Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. So this is day I have no clue of harvest because I completely lost track. So yeah, today we are going to start with unloading the wagons and the grain cart into a truck, and then later on this afternoon we will get to combining some corn. Couldn't be any better. I've also got the combine plugged in for when we need that. So I'm on my own this morning. I'll have the truck driver here to help me, but he's going to be watching the truck to make sure I don't get it over full. So I'm gonna be unloading the grain cart too. That'll be my first time, so I don't know if I'm gonna be able to film it because it takes a lot of concentration and there's a lot of things you can mess up on that. So yeah, I don't know if I'll be able to show you guys that, but I'm going to hook up the truck to that first wagon. That way we can pull it out without unhooking the tractor. Alright, so the truck's hooked up. So now when this one's empty, we can pull it away and then just pull up the 40/30 with the next wagon. After we get the grain cart unloaded, we'll only be able to fit 2 wagons into the semi. And the second one, most likely we won't be able to fit all of it. right, so it's about noon right now, and we're gonna get started combining here. Should start okay. It's been plugged in for quite a while, so. Alright, so this is the last pass on this variety, other than a little pass I have there. I'm not sure how well the camera picks it up, but there is a little noticeable line there. And this corn over here is a little lighter. That's our second variety. It's a later maturity, so it's going to be a little wetter. So for now, we are just going to finish up this. We already have a load for the semi, but once we empty out again, we'll be working up on the hill over there, because that stuff's a lot drier, and then we won't have to dry the corn as much. So you may notice that beeping when we lift the header. If you've been following along on my videos, you know that's a voltage problem. And you may also know we just recently took this combine up to John Deere to fix the voltage problem. And yeah, it's happening again. So I don't know what it is. I don't know why it's doing it. The dealer did say they fixed a few shorts that were in this panel here. There are a few wires crossing each other, and yeah, a short. So there must be one somewhere else, or it shouldn't be a battery problem because we just replaced the batteries. So I don't know, but it gets a little bit annoying sometimes, I will say that. And it's actually been working fairly good. It's only been going off every so often, but for some reason today, it's just about every time I try and lift up or lower the header. So I don't know. It shouldn't really be more of a problem than just me being annoyed by it, but I don't know. So yeah, that's an update on that, I guess. Just finishing up this little pass here, then I'll head back and help unload the truck. So one thing about driving through a cornfield that's already harvested is you want to kind of keep your tracks, or tires I should say, off of the stalks. And yes, that is kind of hard to do. It's going to happen, but at least when you're driving through the field straight like this with the combine, you put your header as if you were going to be harvesting, and you put your snouts in between the rows, because the combine tires are already lined up between the stalks. So as long as you keep your snouts between the rows, you won't be running over those stalks. And stalks are very abrasive to tires, and if you hit one that is hard enough, pointy enough, and hit it the right way, there is a chance of it popping the tire. It is very rare, but it is possible, so we try and avoid it. Alright, so I did one pass with this later maturity variety, and we want to test the moisture on it. I'm fairly certain it's too wet, but we'll just see. So, got the moisture tester here. Open this little door and take a sample. So, just for kicks and giggles, I'm gonna take a guess that it is 22%. Maybe it's 21. We'll see. So there's two settings of corn. Not sure if you'll be able to see that, but one is for low moisture corn, one is for high moisture. I have it on low moisture right now, and it's reading high. So already I know that it's going to be at least 21%. We'll change it to high moisture corn. You'll see before I do. .4. Just a little bit wet. So yeah, we're gonna get out of this area. We'll go up there on top of the hill and finish that before we do this variety. Alright guys, so I am heading back. I went up on top of the hill to test moisture at least, and I didn't know this, but that's actually the same variety as the stuff down here. So we were hopeful that it was going to be drier since it's on top of a hill, but it wasn't. That stuff was 21.4, so a little bit drier, but not much, and not dry enough to be able to combine it. So we're shutting down for probably quite a while, because there is a lot of rain forecasted within the next week, even 2 weeks possibly. So yeah, we're gonna be shutting down for quite a while probably, but at least it'll give it a lot of time to dry down, and hopefully by the time we can start up again, it'll be dry enough. So